The concept of wealth in Christianity has often been misunderstood, with many believing that the two are mutually exclusive. However, a closer examination of the Bible reveals that Jesus wants his followers to be prosperous and wealthy. In fact, the Bible is filled with teachings and principles that, when applied, can lead to financial success and wealth. One of the primary reasons Jesus wants us to be wealthy is so that we can be a blessing to others. In 2 Corinthians 9:11, it is written, "You will be made rich in every way so that you can be generous on every occasion, and through us your generosity will result in thanksgiving to God." This verse highlights the importance of using our wealth to help others and to further the kingdom of God. When we are financially secure, we are able to give more freely to those in need, support ministries and missions, and live out our faith in a more practical way. Another reason Jesus wants us to be wealthy is so that we can experience the fullness of life that he has planned for us. In John 10:10, Jesus says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life, and have it to the full." This verse reveals that Jesus' desire for us is to live an abundant and fulfilling life, free from the stresses and worries of financial struggles. When we are wealthy, we are able to enjoy the fruits of our labor, pursue our passions, and live a life of purpose and meaning. The Bible also teaches that wealth is a result of living a life of faith, integrity, and hard work. In Proverbs 10:4, it is written, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." This verse emphasizes the importance of being responsible and diligent in our work, and of trusting God to provide for our needs. When we live a life of faith and integrity, we open ourselves up to the blessings of God, which can include financial prosperity. Furthermore, Jesus' teachings on wealth are not about accumulating riches for personal gain, but about using our wealth to further the kingdom of God. In Matthew 6:24, Jesus says, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." This verse highlights the importance of prioritizing our relationship with God above our pursuit of wealth. When we prioritize God, we are able to use our wealth in a way that honors him and advances his kingdom. In addition, the Bible teaches that wealth can be a tool for evangelism and discipleship. In 1 Timothy 6:17-19, it is written, "Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant nor to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. In this way, they will lay up treasure for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so that they may take hold of the life that is truly life." This passage emphasizes the importance of using our wealth to share the gospel and to make disciples. In conclusion, Jesus wants us to be wealthy so that we can be a blessing to others, experience the fullness of life that he has planned for us, and use our wealth to further the kingdom of God. The Bible teaches that wealth is a result of living a life of faith, integrity, and hard work, and that it can be a tool for evangelism and discipleship. As followers of Jesus, we should strive to live a life of financial responsibility, generosity, and faith, trusting that God will provide for our needs and use us to advance his kingdom. By doing so, we can experience the true wealth and prosperity that Jesus has promised us and live a life that honors him in every way.